ready for my close up. Hey, mother trucker.
There's a close up. All right, guys. It's Colin here at the Up North Outdoors.
Right here with Up North Outdoors.
Yeah. We're sitting in a vehicle you guys have never seen before, I don't think. I actually bought a new truck today. New to me, at least. So I'm gonna show you guys this truck, and then we're gonna try to get the Cummins started up and pulled into the shed, and then we might get to work on doing gauges on it. Probably not gonna get them all hooked up, but start on it. Otherwise, if I can't get my truck started, it's I don't know, it's 28 degrees out, it should start, but if I can't get my truck started, then I'm probably gonna pull this truck in and do an oil change on it. But yeah, so this is, well, I'll just get out and show you guys it. Hey,
Yeah.
what are you doing to my sandwich?
I ate a piece of turkey.
Wait, put it back.
You want me to puke it up?
No, but, ew.
I ate the other piece. I'll be here.
Here she is. All right, so it's a 2004 Ram 3500. It's got a 24 valve Cummins in it. It's a dually 4-wheel drive with a big old flatbed on it. So before you guys freak out and be like, it's not a Ford, I got a super good deal on this truck. It was an old shop truck. My dad has that welding business, and with my uncle, like electrical business too. It was an old shop truck. It's been there forever, and they didn't really need it anymore. So my dad and uncle gave me a really good deal on it. Dad actually bought this truck new in 2004. I think it was actually his first new truck he ever bought. And then it used to have a bed on it. He drove it for a while, and then it ended up being turned into he bought a little bit of a smaller truck, and ended up being turned into a shop truck for a couple of years, and then it got sent down to Texas for probably about 10 years. It was down in Texas. Didn't need the truck anymore, so I got sent back up here, and they ended up using it just the last probably 2-3 years. They've used it just as a delivery truck to pick up steel and basically run errands and parts around just in the area here in town. They got another flatbed they can use now, one of the electrical ones that aren't being used, so they didn't really need this rig anymore. And I've been looking for a vehicle for a while to daily drive and something to drive in the winter, because winter should be getting done here soon, but I don't really want to be driving my truck on the salty roads too much, just because I put so much time and work and money into sandblasting and painting the chassis on that thing. I don't really want to just drive it on salt and have that just start rusting right away and ruin all the work to put into that. But yeah, I got it for a very good deal. And this is something I can pull my truck with on a trailer if I need to, which I probably will need to. I'm sure something's gonna happen to it this summer and I end up having to pull it on a trailer. If I ever want to take it farther out of town, I can pull it with this rig. This is also something I can pull my boat with as well, which I'll be pulling around town. I'll probably still be pulling my boat with that truck, but this is something if I want to go a little farther out of town with for some of my tournaments, I can pull my boat with this rig. This thing in no means is a perfect, beautiful truck. It's definitely got a lot of issues. Part of the reason I got a really good deal on it. The rockers are basically gone on it. The fenders don't really have any rust. Fenders are clean, but the rockers are pretty rusty, pretty much gone. And it's also got really high miles. It's got like 261,000 miles on it. For the motor, it's not an insane amount, but even still, even for a diesel, that's starting to get up there on miles, 260. And I don't know for sure what's been done to it. I'm pretty sure there's been transmission work done to it at some point. There had to have been for it to be a Dodge and have that many miles. I'll have to ask my dad. But also, I think the head gasket was replaced at some point on the motor too. So I don't know, it actually runs really good. I've been driving it for probably the last week because I've just been test driving it and making sure I really like it and I want to buy it, and I've really liked the truck. It's got 4-wheel drive, so it actually handles on the snow and ice pretty dang good. That's one thing I need for sure is in a vehicle. So I really wanted one that had 4-wheel drive, so I don't know. I mean, I don't really need the dually, but it doesn't hurt for pulling, especially pulling the truck and stuff. And I plan on doing some of my own work, kind of working for myself this summer, probably making parts, making stuff. I have some plans with some buddies, so this could definitely be a workhorse for the summer as well. Some of the paint is kind of gotten sun bleach and it's kind of chipping off on the hood. But like I said, other than that, fenders are good, just some rockers are pretty rusty. The flatbed is actually really big on it. It's like really big. It's also got a 5th wheel on it too for hauling. Got the back rack on it. It's got holes for stacks too, I guess. But it's got, I don't know, there's probably a 5-inch tip on it. I'd like to run some bigger exhaust eventually, but right now I kind of don't have too much money to throw into this truck. But this summer I'll definitely get some stuff done on it. It's got highway tires on it right now. They have tread, but eventually I'd like to get some different wheels for it, put some little meteor tires, probably just some 33s on it or something. Make it look a little more mean. But yeah, got another truck. It's not a Ford, but with the price I got it for, I really couldn't be picky with brand. But so, I gotta do an oil change on this truck, and I also have gauges to put in this truck. So I couldn't really decide what I wanted to do. I only have a few hours to work right now. I really know what I want to start on. If I do this oil change, I'll be able to get that done. I wouldn't be able to get the gauges done tonight, but I'll be able to get somewhat started. So to decide, we're basically gonna try to start the Ford. If the Ford doesn't start, then we'll do an oil change on this. If the Ford does start, we'll start on gauges for the Ford. So yeah, let's try to fire up the old Ford. It's been like almost 30 degrees the last couple days, so I'm hoping it'll start. Otherwise, we'll do an oil change on this. Okay, baby.
Did the other truck fire up?
I'm gonna try to start it up, but you gotta film it. What? Did you get new Uggs?
No. These are old ones, you just never see me wear them.
Oh. Why you, okay. I guess I can just try to set the camera up.
No, I'll sit in your
No, I'll set it up.
No, I'm crawling over.
Oh, I want to get the exhaust. Alright, you guys can see that tip there, yeah? Okay. Yeah, Ford's about as dead as she could possibly be. Electronics won't even turn on when I turn it over, or when I turn the keys, so we're gonna try to get an oil change done on this rig.
I swallowed a piece of my hair.
That's disgusting.
I was trying to eat your turkey. He's gonna be so mad at me. Oh God, I almost fell. He's gonna be so mad at me when he realizes. Boy, I ain't recording you yet. He's gonna be so mad when he realizes that I ate all the turkey on a sandwich and I just put the bread back together, and he's gonna go take a big bite out of it, and it's gonna be just bread. Boy!
What were you saying to them?
I don't know.
This thing actually looks pretty good from the rear end too. Looks fat. Ray, we're going in the shed. Come on. Come on. Come on. You're gonna break the door even more than it already is.
Seats are really comfy. Start. Oh. it up. Look at this heater. It should be nice and warm. Can I pee in this box?
What?
Can I pee in the box?
No. It's cardboard. It leaks.
Well, it looks like somebody else peed right behind you. I don't want to go in the porta potty. She likes bad swear.
Do it. Do it.
Cold.
Do it.
No. Oh. Okay, stop the truck. I gotta ask you something funny. Have you guys ever seen that video of that crazy girl who's like, I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. I felt so stupid after you rolled it up. I was like, I could have just reached in and unlocked it myself. Literally, as soon as you rolled it up, I was like, oh.
Yeah, you're down.
So, excuse me. Look at Colin's sandwich. There's like no turkey on there. Pranked. So the only downfall with the truck is I can't roll up my own window, so I have to roll it up from here. There it is. I'll show you guys the inside while I'm just sitting here. It's pretty nice. It's actually really, really roomy, and like it does have seats back there that are flipped up. It's got a middle seat. Oh, there was stuff in there. And then it's got a little secret compartment. Charger stuck on. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Don't mind the Ritz cracker garbage. It was mine. I don't know how it got over there though. But yeah. So Colin just got. Oh, I'm gonna sit on phones. Colin just got the truck. I like it. I got to drive it a little bit, not too much, but it was really, really fun. It drives pretty nice. It makes me feel very tiny driving it, but like that's fine. What is he doing? Boo. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a little heart. How's it feel? We're just gonna start driving here. Bye, guys. Bye, Colin. He's just standing there. I won't go too far. I won't be mean to him like he is to me. I'm just going reverse. Hey, honey. Hey there, cute thing. You need a ride? I think you need a ride, guys. You hitchhiking out here, young man?
You're dumb.
Fine. See you later. Actually, leave him. Should park way over here. I'll leave him. Let's take the truck. Go on my own way. He's looking at me. I'm too nice. I have to go back. But like Minnesota, I can't reach the freaking pedals. Nope, he's walking over here. Wonder what he wants. Yes?
What?
What would you like?
Roll down a little more.
Yeah.
Hooray, my feet are cold.
Come in.
When I said talk to him for a little bit, I didn't mean lock me out. Seriously.
Pranked.
Yeah, so we actually don't have time to do an oil change because
Poker
this
night.
buddy of mine, friend of mine from the old fishing team, invited me to come do a poker night. So
Take a bite of your sandwich.
It's at 7. It's at 7, and it's like 5:40, and I still have to bring this thing home.
No, look, there's still meat.
You guys think she's all nice. Alright. Just see her off camera.
I'm still nice. What? What? Give him an example.
Whenever you hurt me or I get hurt, you laugh.
False.
Anytime I ever get in any kind of pain at all, like I'll just drill my toe, step my toe, something will follow me, I'll like scrape myself up. Anything that ever happens and I'm like, she just starts laughing. And then I call her out on it and then she laughs even more about it. Like she just loves seeing me in pain and thinks it's the funniest thing ever.
Okay, let me put this in context. I need my hands to talk, okay? I use my hands. I get slightly uncomfortable.
No, you think it's actually funny. Maybe with other people.
It's not actually
no,
funny.
No. When I get hurt, you think it's actually funny.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Look at me in the eye and tell me.
I don't think it's funny when you get hurt. Okay?
Then why do you laugh?
Because it makes me uncomfortable and I don't know how to react.
No, you think it's
What do you
funny.
want me to do? Cry?
You start laughing even more.
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
Okay, hurt me.
No, I don't want to hurt you.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Hurt me. Here, smack me or something. Harder, like hard enough where it makes a noise and I go ow, and then you start laughing.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Do it.
No.
What? You guys see that? I barely even.
That's stupid. I'm not laughing because you just did something so stupid.
Here. Slap me.
No.
Slap me. Slap me.
No.
Slap me. Okay, make your hand loose.
No.
Make your hand loose. Make your hand loose.
That's so...
See? See? See?
No, that wasn't funny. It was just so stupid.
But what about when you actually cause me pain?
Yeah, I get uncomfortable because
No,
I
you
feel bad.
don't.
I feel bad.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. We're gonna continue this off camera because she's. Ow! Yeah. See.
It's payback.
See?
That was payback. My hand still hurts.
See.
Like letter C or S-E-E?
I will shove this whole piece of bread down your throat. Babe! We're done.
Where's the button?
So yeah, we're not able to do oil change because I gotta go to that poker night. But so I'll just this video basically just be showing you guys the truck. So I showed you guys the outside.
I already showed them the inside.
You did? What'd you show them?
I showed them all of this. I showed them the secret compartment, the seats in the back, and how this flips up and is a seat.
Well, it's not much of a secret compartment if you told literally every single person on the internet about it. Alright, so here's the interior. It's got the typical Dodge dash cracked to absolute pieces. So that's just typical for a Dodge dash. I don't know why, but it is. I've got don't know, it's really, really dirty in here. This window doesn't roll down. Oh. This window doesn't roll down from over here, but it rolls down from there. Yep.
Yeah.
So basically she can't roll down the window unless she has my permission, which is pretty nice actually. It's got, what?
I explained that to them.
Oh. It's got, yeah, 261,000 on it. It's got, someone at some point ended up putting a boost gauge and exhaust temp gauge on it, which is pretty cool.
Exhaust?
Yep. The seats aren't actually they're not ripped up, but they're really dirty because I never had any seat covers. This flips up into a seat. These flip down into seats. I got just a bunch of truck parts back here right now, and there's a bunch of like wood and stuff I still need to unload at the shop for dunnage and that they had in here. But these flip down. It's a crew cab. These flip down into seats.
This opens.
That opens. This flips up into middle seat, so I can fit 6 people in here maximum.
Yes.
Like 4 comfortably, but 6 if you wanted to. It's got all this stuff up here. It actually gets decent mileage for how old it is. 15.8 miles a gallon, which I bet you the shop guys didn't drive this very nicely. They just rip it around town because it's not their truck, so they don't really care. And it's literally just been doing town driving pretty much at the shop, and then I'll be driving a lot more highway, so I'll actually probably get better than that 16, which is pretty nice, a lot better than what the Ford got. I don't know what it gets now, but it'll probably still get less than what this is getting. It's also got a tuner. It's got a Bully Dog tuner. It's got 3 settings. It's got the stock stock setting, and then it's got middle setting, which I normally run, which is it adds 60 horsepower, more torque, and that's more for like just regular pulling and regular daily driving pretty much. There's that middle tune, and then it's got like the extreme performance tune, which I haven't used yet. I've kind of been scared to use it because I don't want to mess anything up, but that adds 90 horse, a bunch more torque, and that's kind of like the extreme power tune. It's a Bully Dog tuner.
Extreme maximum power.
Yeah, pretty much. But I'm sure we'll end up trying that setting sometime on the channel, but not today. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's got rust. It's got some. No, you're not. It's not. You're not. You're not. What are you doing? Right.
Driving.
Where are you going?
I'm just going for a drive. Just could move back.
Yeah, and of course, first thing I did when I got the truck, you gotta flip the tow mirrors up. You gotta have the moose mirrors flying, right?
Yes.
Yeah. See, Bryson, you gotta have the moose mirrors flying if you're driving a big old Dodge diesel Cummins. You gotta have the tow mirrors flying. Yeah. But yeah, it's a decent rig. I guess it's not the most practical daily, but it's pretty dang practical compared to compared to daily in the Ford. So, yeah. Well, if you're driving right, that means you have to go close the gate up.
No, I'm not driving.
Yeah.
I just drove to the end of the driveway.
No, that means you gotta go close the gate up.
I'm not doing it. I'm just going to drive again.
Murray, why did you be so short? Yeah, it's got electric everything. It's not just like a base model work truck, because like I said, my dad bought this originally like for his own truck. So it's got the electric windows, it's got the electric chair adjustments on this side, it's got probably the nicest radio that they had at the time, which eventually I'll want to get aftermarket radio and stuff, but it's not just like a completely bare bones work truck. It's got some of the nicer, yeah.
And like all of what you need for like to do the aux. If any of you have crappy radios and you've never heard of a radio transmitter, don't know where you've been, but I have one in my car. And that way it's like an aux cord, and you just turn it on and plug it into like the little like old cigarette burners, electric.
Or just a regular, yeah.
But yeah, what's this thingy called? It's a cigarette burner thingy.
Well, no, you plug it into one of the electrical things then. But it's the same thing, yeah.
Yeah, they do the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's still a cigarette burner.
Sure. Or yeah.
Mine had a little picture on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, someone stole all of this one.
Rude!
But yeah, I'll probably end up, I might do something like that until eventually I'm gonna buy a new deck for it. Make it clean it up in here. I need to spend a day. Maybe I'll do a video. Really, I cleaned up like the seats and I made it a lot nicer, the dash and everything, than it was, because it was just grimy and nasty in here. I cleaned it up a lot from what it was, but I still need to spend like half a day going through the entire interiors thing and cleaning it up and making it really nice. Yeah, sorry I didn't really get anything done in this video, but I just really wanted to show you guys this truck. We were gonna do Gage's oil change, but truck wasn't starting and I was running out of time to do the oil change. But tomorrow, probably in the morning or something, maybe film doing an oil change. But Ray, before I end this video, you wanna hold the camera?
Sure.
Well, they gotta see the rig drive, huh?
I was driving it. Give her the beans. You look so enthused.
Yeah, I mean, like as you guys can see, the roads are pretty slushy, pretty snowy and slushy, and it sticks to the road really good in four-wheel drive. The only time it gets a little squirrely is if we just get, like a couple nights ago, we got like four inches of snow, and they didn't plow yet. There was cars driving on it, so there was just ruts. It doesn't follow in ruts at all because it sticks out way wide in the back, so it likes the fishtail when you're driving. But when you got it in four-wheel, it'll still normally stay straight because those front tires will keep it on track. But for the most part, for a dually, it's really nice having this four-wheel drive, and it sticks to the road really good, especially for just having highway tires on it too. Pretty impressed.
Any last words for them? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on that little bell so you get notifications when Cullen posts his videos.
Follow the Instagram. They do UpNorthOutdoors Instagram. The link will be below for that. If you want to buy a shirt, there'll be my emails in the description. If you have any questions, like the video. You already said all that. Yeah.
Go follow my personal Instagram too.
And sorry it's been a while for a video. I posted a shirt video a couple days ago and I can't really talk about the reasons, but I ended up having to take that video down. So that's why it looks like I haven't posted for a couple weeks. I did post a couple days ago, but that video had to get taken down, and yeah, so, but it should be continuing to be weekly videos like I have been doing, just kind of a few day delay because of that. Yeah, next video will probably be either, well, like it's kind of fishtailing there a bit in the ruts. The next video will be either doing gauges on my truck probably, or working on this truck, one of the two. And hopefully spring will get here soon, guys, so we can really start doing some stuff with the Cummins.
And our birthdays.
And our birthdays, yeah, sure.
Fun fact for the day. I am 2 days older than Cullen. My birthday is May 7th.
She's a cougar.
His is May 9th. But our birthdays are coming up. We're almost 20. No more being teenagers. Woo! It's not that exciting of a birthday. But we're no longer teenagers.
Well, we are until May.
Well, yeah, but that's what I said. You're just reiterating.
No, you just said we are no longer teenagers.
Okay, but before I was like, we'll be 20. It means we're no longer teenagers. That's what I...
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
What? No. Oh. With that note, goodbye.
Wait. Before you shut the camera off and beat me for doing that.
I'm not gonna beat you.
You're gonna beat me verbally. But another thing I really don't like about this thing, which I gotta figure out, is either this dial isn't working or there's the heat. I don't know, the heat's really good in here, except for the floor heat sucks. Even though when I put it on floor, it doesn't like change over to floor, and my feet are always freaking freezing in here. So I gotta either pull this out and see if I can adjust that with like the pliers, or see if it needs a new thingy. Otherwise, if that's not it, then I don't know. I might just have to start wearing wool socks.